Hello and welcome everybody. We have the global patch notes for June 5th, 2026. We have the big PVE update or PVE experience changes. So first off, we have Ranger Succession, the breath-tearing arrow. It has now been changed so you can only fire it after the gathering is complete, and it's been changed so that action cannot be cancelled by right-clicking. Now to cancel the skill, you must use a different skill. Flow Swirling Wind has been changed so that chaining it after the breath-tearing arrow skill, it always follows up with a motion of firing in place. Additionally, it has been changed so that it does not activate with a right-click input. It will always activate only when left-click plus right-click or shift-right-click is pressed. And we have some PvE changes. So the Steadfast Blade Wind is going up in damage by around 1,200. PvP application is being adjusted to 25 to pretty much keep that the same. Wind Gathering Shot also going up in damage from 1,500 to 3,000. Get the Gathering Strike damage going up from 6,900 to 13,800. Critical hit chance 100% when gathering. The PvP application is going down from 94 to 47, and the Gathering Strike PvP damage going down from 77 to 38. So pretty much damage dealt to monsters is reduced during the cooldown. Breath Tearing Arrow, hit damage going up from 1,800 to 5,000. We're pretty much seeing the same thing. The PvP application is going from, looks like 45 to 37. Then we have the Short-Lived Gale. Damage is going up by around 400% on the first 6 hits. The last hit damage going up by around 1,800. The first hit application is going down by 2%, and then the last hit going down from 45 to 32. The Short-Lived Gale also going up in damage, almost doubling to 3,100. PvP application is going down from 63 to 25%. And the Feather Riding the Wind, damage is going up from 3,200 to 4,000. PvP application going from 60.4 to 48.4%. In Awakening, the Recreation is getting a small change. The cooldown is being changed from 11 to 7 seconds. Then we have the Berserker Succession being touched upon. Again, PvE damage. The Predator's Hunt is going up from 5,600 to 6,400. Final hit going up from 9,400 to 10,900. PvP application going from 53 to 46. Also, the damage of the falling rock skills will also be changed. Frenzied Destroyer going up in damage to 5,200 and the additional to 6,000. PvP application rate is 34% after that, and the additional hit is 39.97. Fierce Attack, damage is going up to 7,000, the first and second hit. The Beast State going up to 5,000 with times 2 max 4 hits. PvP application going down to 26.9 and 27.9 respectively. Bird of the Beast Wind Splitting, damage is going up by around 800% to 8,988 on both hits. PvP application going down to 15.8. Again, the Storm Flood skill is also being adjusted the same. Raging Lightning, damage is going up to 7,200. We're keeping the max 15 hits. Last hit damage going up to 3,700. Again, PvP application being adjusted to 34.5. Ancient Wave, damage is going up to 11,498, so pretty much 500. PvP application rate is 28.8. The Devastation skill is going up to 10,900 with an application of 24.3, and Reign of Terror going up to 10,500 on the hit damage, final hit 9,000 damage, and application rate of 20.86. Then Woosa Succession is getting touched upon the similar way. So we have the Shower skill going up to 5,600 on the first hit and the second. Final hit damage going up to 6,200. PvP application going down to 24.24. Sweeping Wind, damage going up by 1,100 on hit 1 to 6,100. The second hit damage going up to 12,257, but PvP application rate is going up down to 24.5 and 34% respectively. The Dark Cloud, damage is going up to 4,300 and 7,200. PvP application of 32.95. Again, damage of Lightning Strike skill is the same as before. The Plum Blossom, damage is going up to 5,900 times 3, and we have an application of 31.6. The Orchid skill going up to 6,240 and an application of 28.3. The Country going up to 12,614, application of PvP 21.23%. The bamboo version going up to 4,595%, and PvP application of 41.79. That's a loss of almost 9%. Butterfly Stone is going up to 4,900. The Spinning Strike going up to 4,900 as well, and the PvP application being the same at 31.49. Snake Butterfly is going up to 3,800%, just a tiny increase on the first hit. Second hit is getting a tiny bit more to 4,855. PvP application going down to 45.3%, and the Macro is going up to 6,200% or 262, and the PvP application is going down to 45. Then we have the Maegu succession. The PvP damage is PVE damage is also being adjusted here. So we have the Fox Spirit Play going up to 7,100, PvP application of 35. Clawcomb, the PvP damage is going up to 2,000, and the second hit to 4,100. Damage application is being unified at 55.3 from 77. Spirit Throw is going up to 4,200. Its PvP application to 61.78, down from 77. Stepping Stone Piercing going up to 7,083%. PvP application going to 35.9. Flower Viewing Team, we see the damage go up a big chunk to 13,665. PvP application is going down to 25.8 though. The Crater Skill going up by around 5,000 to 15,081. PvP application is dropping hard though, down to 23.57. Ghost Whirlwind, first hit damage going up to 9,900, max 6 hits, and 8,100 on the second. PvP applications going down to 20%. Flower Mark, the the damage is going up to 3,600, and second hit to 7,200. PvP application going down to 14.5. Then we have the Lantern Skill, damage is going up to 9,200 on the first and second. Third hit going up to 10,900, a big chunk there. PvP application going down to 17.1 though. And Terrified, damage is going up by 2,000 on the first hit. Second hit by around 1,700 to 5,800. And then the PvP application going down to 12.7. Sudden Death, damage is going up to 3,696, pretty much almost 700. And PvP application going down to 54. Claw Scratching, the damage is going to 2,540 and 5,000 on the third hit. So the first two are the 2,000. PvP application is sitting at 33% with 33.19. Dance of the Heavenly Way, damage is going up to 5,000 and 7,500 for the first and second hits. Damage application going down to 26. Hoason, the damage is going up a tiny bit to 2,000. PvP application remaining at 57.06. And the Lament going up to 9,200%. PvP application dropping down to 29.2. Then we have Dosa being touched up the same way. Cloud Encirclement, the damage is going up to 7,351%. PvP application going down to 29%. Blind Man, damage is going up to 7,950. PvP application going down to 27.4. Upward Cut, damage going up to 8,600. PvP application down to 26.9. Two Cross Cuts, damage is going up to 7,009%. PvP application to 31.09. Fog Splitting has a higher third hit damage. The first two are at 6,600. Third hit at 8,400. Damage application for the first and second hit is 23.39%, and on the third, 54.78. Gin Farming going up to Farming Skill is going up to 2,100, and the application sitting at 62.78. Cumulus Clouds is going up to 3,500. PvP application at 27.05. Spring Frost going up to 4,000 on the first hit. Second hit going up to 11,600. Application on the first hit is 36.08. And on the second one, it will be 26.64. Autumn Lightning, the damage is going up to 2,360%. Tiny increase there. Second hit damage getting a bit more at 11,997. PvP application sitting at 26.27 and on the first hit and 35.28 on the second. Winter Shower being also adjusted. First hit going up to 3,194. Second hit to 9,400. Application ratio is split to 34.35 and 31.25. The Fog Soldier's damage is also going up to 6,600 with an application of 17.37. Taeguk damage is going up to 4,500 and 12,000 on the second hit. Application split at 35.04 and 35.83. Morning Fog is going up to 10,108. Almost a 1,600% increase. PvP application going down to 19.4. And for Seasons going up to 3,000. Second hit 13,282. And then we see the application being downplayed to 31.48 and 27.45. And then we move on, we have Deadeye. Deadeye is going to be a little bit difficult with the live ammunition and Marnie, so I'll just read the increase. So on the live ammunition, damage is going up to 4,059, PvP application of 32.6, and on the Marnie going up to 3,600%, and the application sitting at 32.6. Bloodbath damage is going up to 5,800, PvP application of 21.89, and on Marnie we're going up to 5,300 with an application of 21.71. Starlight Fireworks, the live ammunition is going up to 15,012%. PvP application going down to 26.4. There are no changes to the Marnie rounds there. Bulletstorm, the live ammunition is going up to 6,300. PvP application of 22.76. And the Marnie rounds going up to 5,500 with a PvP application of 22.76. And Canary's Gift, the first hit is going up to 3,600. The second hit remains the same at 7,400 with a PvP application of 29.9. And the Marnie rounds are going up to 3,171 on the first hit, and the second hit going up to 7,800. Here we can actually see the Marnie rounds go higher than the live rounds, but the PvP application is going to 30. Actually, no, it means in general it's a higher damage one. We have 30.61. General class modifications. Ranger, they fix an issue where the character would continue to rotate to the camera rotation even after firing when chaining the spinning wind skill. Then there was an animation effect on the Whittle the Wind skill that need to be adjusted. Sorcerer, they fixed an issue where the completed state of Dream of Destruction skill persisted even after transitioning to a non-combat state. Corsair, there was an issue where the character's landing animation would persist even after reaching close to the ground while using the slashing slash skill on certain terrain. And I think that is Woosa. They changed that the monster exclusive invincibility effect is applied even during the super armor phases when using the fresh step skills. Content-wise, the crop health stat that decreases when crops are attacked by bird cultivar or during farming has been changed. So before it was 4.16%, afterwards it is 0.25. Accordingly, for crops requiring 20 hours to grow, the time required for growth has been changed so it does not exceed 24 hours, even when the new attack is applied at the maximum rate. However, the time may increase if pruning or pest control occurs, so you can still get extra time if you're using the pruning. Then we have a small improvement on the Imperial Training delivery. So the exchange limits are being expanded. So the Imperial Royal Horse can be gotten twice now. The Tier 8 horse can be gotten twice as well. The Elixir Speed can be exchanged 20 times. Stonetail Wind meals 20 times as well instead of 3. The Spirit of a Fine Horse going up to 5. Dragonala Harness Crafting Support going up to 5 as well. The Draught going up to 10, and the Grogdalo Origin Stone going up to 10 as well. Then we have some other small changes, some bulk processing recipes, and changes to item storage locations. So improvements have been made to allow mass production of the following items. If you use a Blackstone powder along with 10 times the amount, you will now mass produce them. This covers the Fiona's Secret Book and Crow's Trade Guarantee, or the pretty much the Parlay reset. Pretty much the recipes are the same as before, just multiplied by 10. With the addition of the bulk processing formula, the storage location will be changed from the pearl bag to the regular bag. This is actually a bigger thing. In accordance with the changes, the following items will be moved to Heidel, so make sure to check your Heidel on the next patch on June 10th or June 11th. This is going to be the Floramos Flower Petals, Florin's Secret Books, Liana's Catalyst, and Ludwig's Catalyst, and the storage location of the 300% combat and skill XP scrolls has been changed from pearl bag to the regular bag as well. Then we have a small surprise. City of the Dead and Yzrahid Highlands will have their loot adjusted. So this is going to be quite nice for those mid-tier grinds now. So the number of marks to the black sand trash items obtainable when defeating the knight and well, the commander in City of the Dead has been increased. Accordingly, the aggres consumed when defeating the Highlands, elites, and heralds, and the called ones has been changed from 6 to 9. So the loot in general has gone from 2 to 4 to 4 to 6, and in the case of the Black Commander, 120 to 210 is going to go to 220 to 250. There's also been changes on the hunger drops. They will now be dropping 20% more in the area, and the Cabo relics and shards have also been added as loot to City of the Dead. In the case of Highlands, the number of corrupted power cores when defeating the overflowing Kylar in Highlands has also been increased from 100 to 110 to 200 to 240. Then we have some regular changes. The Lantern of the Common Grass, the Bamboo Legion Leaf Archers that appear during the Bamboo Legion Calamity 8 to 10 have been improved so that they fall into a stun state when attacked from behind while fleeing from a nearby enemy. And during the, I think this is the Odokshini stages, the movement of the tracking emblems summoned when defeating the outside mobs has been increased to 70% compared to before. The attack power of the Adania boss Enslar has also been reduced by 7% compared to before, and there was an issue with the name and health bar being visible when the Adania boss Enslar and the Demon King of the Wilderness teleported. UI changes, base battle, the image of the naval base UI has been changed. That is actually a little bit nice. Kind of looking forward to it. And then we have some fixes and changes. There's another issue with the Doom appearance, pretty much on Krogdalo. Nothing new there. Just let us make a choice. Then you wouldn't have to keep fixing it. They fixed an issue where the remote installation of auxiliary buildings did not proceed normally after a blue battlefield. They fixed an issue where some attack damage on Black Wings was not being applied. They fixed some awkward terrain at the water's edge of the Kislev rocky area. They fixed some issues where the bottle filled with seawater was obtained instead of a bottle filled with river water when gathering near Curio at the Olvia Academy. The rule for opening the top boss tab when the boss information UI is open has been improved, and if there are multiple types of living bosses, the tab for the boss located furthest to the left has been improved to open. The description of the Tuvala Adventure Equipment enhancement in the Black Spirit Pass has also been modified. Improvements have been made so you can check your Season Pass rewards again via checking the Black Spirit Pass rewards button after completing it. They fixed an issue where the Ozeki adventure story was not progressing properly. An awkward movement on Muraka during the Jordine's Inner Thoughts quest has been improved. The quest content for the ballista arrows has been updated. Then they fixed an issue where the knowledge could not be acquired due to the change of preventing the crafting of the arrows. You can now acquire this knowledge by talking to Duncan, the guild supply manager in Velia village. They also fixed an issue where the Furio, the journey keeper at Chikatu's abandoned ferry, was not searchable in the find nearby NPCs. They fixed some issues where he was also not displayed on the world map. Location sharing pings sent to the party members from AOS has been improved to work without pressing shift. The description of the Grolin support tokens has been improved, or scrolls. They fixed some issues where the movement did not match starting from the second time when performing the dance that suits me social action with your maid. Then they fixed some issues with residential furniture placement mode where items could be placed in the area using specific methods. The process has also been modified so that screenshots uploaded to the official website function correctly, even if the description field contains a tab. And then finally, we have two pad mode fixes where the snapping animation in the UI was unnatural. The translation is missing on that one. And the ability to remotely install fortresses and outbuildings via the world map has been added. TLDR, let's go back through it. Yzrahid and City of the Dead getting some love and some boosts, definitely very nice. Otherwise, the mass processing and changes on the loot also can't really complain. Imperial delivery, a free Imperial token. Hopefully that'll give you the lamp if you manage to get it. Otherwise, class modifications and changes. It feels a little bit weird. Some of the application ranges or changes don't seem strong enough to really make it a ±0. I think there are some classes, like I think Deadeye in 1 or 2 cases might actually be gaining a little bit of PvP damage. Same thing for Dosa, it seems, but there are some skills that seem to be having a net loss. Similar thing on Maegu. some of these number increases seem pretty high for a very low damage application change, but then again, with the PvP being an application ratio now in percent, it could be completely balanced up to a few decimal places. You need to do the math in detail, but some of them feel like quite a big change. I mean, going from 7,700 to 10,900 and the application going down by 6%, that doesn't feel like an equal trade. Similar thing on Woosa, one or two numbers like that where it doesn't feel the same. I mean, here it's going up by 2,000 and it's losing 4%. I think there will be a little bit of net damage output going up there. It might not be that big, but we're gonna have to see about that. Overall, I wish you the best of luck, and I wish you a pleasant day.